Really, since day one at the firm, our firm was really built around this type of client. There was a spectacular founder and inventor that our co-CEO Mike Hankin worked with personally. It was really the ethos of our firm doing this work was built around helping that person make decisions for their future. So today we have a dedicated effort with assisting business builders making those decisions for their family and their future.
I think that for any founder who's spent years building a business, there comes a time where they're like, what does the future look like? You know, could I sell? Should I sell? And like, what impact is that going to have on my family?
I came from small town Pennsylvania, so you know, it wasn't like we came from a whole bunch when we start the business. So you go from having relatively little, although a good job, you know, that job that made you happy, to slowly and, you know, building something of value.
They've spent their lives building this business, and so it's kind of jarring, I think, to think about, okay, now I'm going to sell and my life's going to look totally different.
A lot of inbound wealth managers just hit us up with, like, they saw the LinkedIn notification. We had some buddies that had done through it before, and they're like, oh, go play whatever golf courses they'll take you to, but you know, find someone that you actually understands you and that you can actually develop a relationship. We ended up curating our network of people that we trust. We had a lawyer that we were very close to that recommended Brown.
We put a lot of emphasis in the early stages on kind of what is the right foundation for value creation. Is your company structured correctly? Are you able to take advantage of QSBS? Have you thought about kids and kind of how that they should be brought into the picture at all? Are you yourself the business? If you want to transfer it, how difficult would that be? If the business is you, that's pretty difficult for someone else to come in and buy it and then operate the business successfully.
You know, you wake up one day and people tell you you're worth something, a lot, or maybe, you know, a decent amount, but it's all one. It's completely, you had 99% of your personal assets in one business, and that's great, but it's also, you know, as anyone would tell you in your business, you know, a little risky.
I want to surround myself with experts in each of the things so that I can do the things that I'm having the most fun at, which is running a company and building companies. And you know, there's all sorts of other things in life. We're having 2 young daughters. My wife has her own career. So just being available for the things that matter, and like where there's experts to do the things that I'm not an expert in, let's use those experts.
Complexity is coming at you from a lot of different angles. A business owner put it to me one time. There's a lot of things that I know that are important, but I don't necessarily have time on my calendar to deal with. And so that's where we step in and say, these are the 4 most important things that you need to focus on this year to really make decisions that will be beneficial to you and matter in the long term.
Well, the first thing I'd say about the culture of Brown that impressed me right out of the get-go was the way the team was formed.
Having a team like that where everyone always wants to help solve problems, whatever they may be, listen, and the team here just listens so well.
I know a lot of thought went into it. It wasn't just who's available or who can do this or who, you know, it was very much thoughtful around, you know, the personalities, the backgrounds, you know, who would work from me and Maria.
We're majority owned by employees, and that's a huge thing that resonates with business owners in our network, that they've lived that themselves. They see the power of what it means to have skin in the game, and we're right there alongside them.
The most important thing to me about the relationship with Brown is I know with high confidence, right, that if, you know, someday I won't be here, but if something were to happen, right, my family knows the Brown team, my wife is comfortable with the Brown team, and they're going to be well taken care of, not just on the financial piece of it, that's great, but it's more, are there going to be people that surround them at a period of time where they really need people that they believe care about them?